With an imminent strike towards the airfield, we have to get in the air ASAP to take care of these artillery sites and give us some clear skies. Hey guys, Emils here, and today we are back in the Harrier, and this time over Germany. If I sound a bit different during the gameplay, then that's because I'm using the inbuilt mic on my Pimax Crystal Super. It might not be great, but I think it gets the job done. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, we are in the Harrier. Let's get this aircraft ready so we can take off as fast as possible. So we are in the STO page here to check our nozzle rotation speed. So when we should rotate our nozzles, we can set that here, just so we get an indication on the HUD when we need to rotate our nozzles back. So for a dry takeoff, that's going to be 50. We're going to set the stop angle here as well. Sounds like something's already come up on our RWR. We also want to check our systems, make sure that everything's okay, like oxygen. Make sure that our seat is armed. And let's set up our weapons as well. So our Mark 82s, let's put them in nose tail instant. Mode CCIP. And our AGMs should, our sidearms should be fine, as is. We'll have our sidearms out first because, as you could already tell, we've already pinged by an SA-8 site. We also set our low altitude warning here to 1000. Enter. That should be okay. Let's set this page to our FLIR so we can see that. Let's make sure we're recording, our recorder's on. The MPCD, and that's gonna be in auto. Alright. Let's turn on our lights. Anti-skid is on. Flaps into STOL. Now everything should be set up okay for a short takeoff. Troop warning light came on. Alright. Let's also set up our countermeasures here, because we might forget in the air, and that will not be okay. Okay, let's take out the parking brake and start taxiing towards the runway. Jesus. That's... Nope. Runway's down. Runway's destroyed. No way we can use that. Alright. I'm be honest, I think this taxiway looks long enough for us to take off. So we'll just take off from here. Because, yikes. Alright, let's make sure flaps are ready. Engine should be good. And let's take off. Jesus, we're getting striked all around. Okay, let's rotate nozzles. Okay, we're in the air. Gear up. Set our flaps into auto. And pause nozzles fully back. Okay. Air to ground master mode. Master arm is on. Should be ready to engage those SA-8 sites. Looks like they're already pinging us. Let's try to let's go offset here so we can see when they launch a missile at us. Missile launched. Oh, there it is. Okay, looks like missile self-destructed. That means the SA site is destroyed. Okay, let's move on to the next one. And then we'll take out the artillery sites. Let's empty it a bit here. I think that's gonna be it. Come on. There we go.
Out.
I think it's down.
Out.
Yep.
Out.
Perfect. I don't know what that high beeping was, but we killed it anyway.
Out.
Okay, let's move to our stores page
Out.
here, and let's grab our bombs, and we'll drop them on those artillery sites. So we know one's right behind us. You could see it on the flare by the heat signatures. I think I see the smoke of the SA-8, and that site was nearby. Okay, looks like it's right there. We have a couple bombs, so I'll drop 2 here. Pickle and pickle. Ever since ED has tweaked the explosions, this has been an issue, and not only for me. It just doesn't feel right that 4 Mark 82s destroy so much territory. It's like artillery sites and the surrounding area is... I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Mark 82s can do that. That's a bit crazy, guys. Alright, let's look for the second artillery site, because there was 2 types of artillery firing at us. Let's see, let's use the floor to our advantage if we have it. Let's scope around. Back towards the airfield, pretty much. Okay, I have no idea where that waypoint's heading. That's our first target. So that means our second one was offset somewhere in this general direction. Let's see if we can spot our airfield too. I think that's our airfield to the right there. So the artillery was in this general direction. Let's use the flare to our advantage. Oh, there's something here. But it's moving. Don't think that's something else. That's like choppers. Yep, those are gazelles. Alright, so they're searching for that artillery site as well. Oh, there's this aid site. Oh, and there's the artillery. Alright. We're gonna need a 180 here. I'm gonna take a little bit of standoff distance. That's probably enough. Right there. Don't know if that's an approved maneuver in the Harrier, but it works. Alright. Four Mark 82s drop. Destroyed. Jesus, what is that? Is that the shockwave from those bombs? That's crazy. I don't know what ED has done to the bombs, but that is crazy. Okay, there's the airfield. I'm going to use the runway because right now it might not look like it, but it's definitely destroyed. We saw all that. All the stuff that landed on it, so we want to use one of the taxiways. we'll slow down here. We'll go into VTOL master mode so we can see our radar altitude. Actually, I don't have it set into radar. Let's set it into radar. See which taxiway is the longest here. We're gonna try to... It's kind of lopsided. There's also a C-130 there. I think we're gonna use the same taxiway we took off from. It might be short, but I think it's gonna be fine. Okay. So we'll get into parallel with it. About. Nozzles at 50. Flaps at STOL. Gear down. Turn off our warning. And let's pump water as well, why not? Let's use up all that water on landing. See our speed. Okay. I hear you. No need to repeat it. Let's take off the stop here. There's the taxiway. Shit, the smoke. Okay, that gave us lift. We don't need it. Well, a little bit. Okay. Okay, we're landing very slowly, which is very nice. Okay, we can even just brake with our wheel brakes. And we have landed safely back at the base on the taxiway, right next to these tornadoes, which unfortunately in this scenario would be useless since the runway is destroyed. But the Harrier can do it all. If you're interested in getting your own VR headset, then check out the discount code in the description for Pimax headsets. Alright, that's it for me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!